Hi there, this video is for next week's extremely chilly, below average temperatures, weather forecast, UK 2022. Like this video, is visit, please give a thumbs up. The places of interest there with the upper global sea temperature of the west coast of South America, Epitropic region, and the North Pacific Ocean upper global sea temperature, and the North Atlantic upper global sea temperature, of the west coast of Africa upper global sea temperature, and the Gulf of Mexico upper global sea temperature. Let's see what's going on today, guys. Uniquely fascinating, isn't it? So you're talking about it's enso-neutral off the west coast of South America and the eastern Pacific Ocean Epitropic region. The western part is weak and moderate La Nina, which means it's going to be quite a bad flood season across the southeast of Australia, which is having a lot of rain at the moment. This is coming this year, a really bad season because of La Nina. And the North Pacific Ocean is getting a lot hotter across all regions. The North Atlantic is pretty much the same, pretty hot. The Gulf of Mexico is getting slightly cooler as we get into April 2022. It hasn't been such an active tornado since the southeast of you name it, North America so far. But it could get more active. We're going to April and May, so it's all to play for. So there, it's really getting interesting, the weather as we go into the future across the world globally with the upper global sea temperature. This is the American Trial GFS model prediction for the future for the UK. We're talking about very cold, northeasterly, Arctic blast, very cold. Talking about snow across the southeast and southern England is coming Thursday morning. You name it, guys. The last day, you name it, of March, I presume. And talking about northwesterly winds as you get to the 5th of April. And still quite cold. We are north of the jet stream. That's the black line. When you're north of it, it's colder air. And talk about the wind starts to come from southwesterly with low persistent rain coming in. Quite breezy, low persistent. Might be quite windy across the English Channel on the 10th to the 11th of April. The wind starts to come southwesterly, quite slightly warmer, not terrific. We are north of the jet stream still. Low persistent coming into the 14th. Quite wet weather across the northwest of the UK. It's all to play for, guys. Future forecast across the UK. This is the American GFS model. This is the upper air temperature for Woking Town. The red line is the very average line. The white line's where the temperature is going across Woking Town locally. And we are going below it. We'll look down here and see how low it's staying below. So it's going below it at the end of March. It's the 1st of April. Well below. That's minus 10 nearly. That's incredibly cold upper air temperature. And then it goes back up and goes above average around about the, you name it, 12th of April. Stays above average. And then it goes below average as we get to the, you name it, the 24th, 25th of April. It stays below average as we go to the end of April, of course, Woking Town locally. And yes, and there is a blue line here which suggests it might be quite cold on the 21st of April. And you name it, and these are rainfall spikes. And some of these might be snow here on the last day of March into April. You name it, guys. It's all to play for. It's getting very cold as you go into the future across the UK, across Woking Town locally. And this is the snowpack chance for snow across Woking Town locally. And you can see here, guys, you are talking about the chance of snow on the 1st of March. A lot of snow, huge amount of snow, going well above it. You can see there, guys, off the radar actually. This is the weather forecast of Woking Town. Tomorrow it's about northeasterly wind, very cold northeasterly wind, high of about 11 Celsius, light showers, rain in the afternoon. It will turn to snow going to Thursday. It might be a covering snow on Thursday morning, just across Woking Town locally. I presume, I might be wrong, but I'm always 85% right. I did predict this about 3 or 4 days ago, especially last Sunday when I was in Woking Town. And it will be quite cold, with temperatures in the morning minus as well. 1 on the Friday, Saturday, and you name it, it's the future. And it's going well below average. The average temperature for April should be, the 10th of April should be approximately 16 to 18 Celsius, so it's going well below average. This is the forecast, the American 00, GFS 00Z. Talking about snow across the southeast, that's their prediction. A lot of heavy snow, that purple colour is really heavy dumping snow. And this is the American GFS, 12 set model, and it's talking about heavy snow as well. At that time, this is a bit earlier in the evening. This is Wednesday at 9 o'clock in the evening, on the 30th of March. So the last day of March is going to be very cold and snowy. And this is the, you name it, the same time. And this is about heavy snow for the south and southern England again. So it looks like covering snow is possible for southern England and southeast. This is the Arctic oscillation, and it's negative like this. It hasn't been like this. It hasn't been this negative since last year before Christmas. Which is incredible. So it's a good indication of the snow chance and northern blocking to the northwest UK over Greenland. And yes, we're talking about the same with the, you name it, the North Atlantic Oscillation. It's the Arctic Oscillation. They're both in agreement, the Arctic Oscillation and the North Atlantic Oscillation, both Arctic Oscillation and North. So it's all to play for. So that's really it, please. Subscribe to Sky Summer Show and James. Bye, everyone.